All right, thank you for staying with us. It's still Sports Tonight, and we've made a big change. Tobi Adepoju and Onyewu have joined me on Sports Tonight. But then before I bring them on and introduce them, you saw Kambul in action against Paris Saint PSV, and it was Kambul has a Nigerian. In case you've forgotten, his name is Bartholomew Ogbeche, but I wasn't sure if he was part of that action or not. All right, but let's quickly introduce my guests for the final part of Sports Tonight today. Tobi Adepoju is on the show, and Onyewu as well. Guys, good to have you on Sports Tonight this Monday. A lot to talk about, really. And let's just start with the news. Onye, news editor, Sporting Life newspaper. The story that the Super Eagles will be playing another friendly outside the game between Mali and Luxembourg has been declared not true by the Nigerian Football Federation. We are not playing any more friendly outside those two because it will be out of FIFA regulations to play 3 friendlies within those windows.
Yeah, the story right from the outset had no base. It was baseless.
That we're going to be playing Bafana with our home-based team.
The home-based team. You know, I mean, how is that possible?
You play
Salisu Yusuf in the first place is going to take the team to Paris and Luxembourg to play.
May 27, you play
Mali and Luxembourg. You know, so who is going to prepare?
You play May 27 against Mali.
Yeah.
June 1 against Luxembourg. Come back to Nigeria 2nd of June, and then the home-based players will just come in.
So who's going to?
It's not workable.
Prepare the home base.
It's not workable.
You know, right from the outset, it was not workable, and I think the Nigerian Football Federation did the right thing by debunking the story. You know, we should just concentrate on these 2 friendlies since they've been planned for. Maybe the originator of such story are looking ahead, or wanting the Eagles to play the Bafana of South Africa. But as it is now, we are stuck. The Eagles are stuck with those 2 friendlies against Mali and Luxembourg.
All right, and so that means that game is not going to happen. For those who have been asking questions about Nigeria against Bafana of South Africa, there is no truth in the report that the home-based Eagles will be playing Bafana, just to emphasize the fact that it's not going to happen. All right, so the Eagles will just focus on the game against Mali and Luxembourg, and hope that they get a good result at the end of those games. Let's talk about the Golden Eagles now, Tobi. Coach Manu Gaba says before the end of this week, he will start his campaign of the Golden Eagles, the new set of the Golden Eagles. If there's any man that has experience and has done it several times and we believe can do it again, it should be Manu Gaba.
Yeah, I really agree with you. He won a title as a
World
coach.
Title?
World title, and then sometimes he was assistant to a salary manager. And then, just like you said, he has a lot of experience when it comes to the Golden, and he understood that if you want to succeed, in this age bracket competition, you need to do a long process campaign. You need to go all around the state, put campaigns together, trials together, and then that is where you discover raw talents. Talented players that will come in and form a big squad for you. We just hope he will get necessary support from the federation for him to go all around the state, around the country to discover new talents.
And that's what he loves to do. That's what he loves to do.
Yeah, new talents that will be proud for in the next couple of years. I believe in Manu Gaba. I think he has enough experience on this job, and he understood the challenges and everything, and he should succeed this time around too.
And to buttress what Tobi has said, I'm aware that he has called up some players from the recently concluded Tiki Taka the tournament in Abuja, and he has a 40-man list already, but he's also opening camp. That's the open screening for any player
within the age
bracket that feels that it's up to quality. They have the quality to be in the team, and that I think that will happen on May 8th. So he has really spread his dragnet very wide. It's not like foreclosing anything, because you can get the best. He said that was how he got some of the players like Isaac Success. Yeah. They were even outside the box. He had to open camp, and he got some quality players that are doing so well in Europe at the moment. So one thing you must give to Manu Gaba is he's not a fixated coach. If he sees a good player, that player
It's very hardworking.
goes into the team. There are no sentiments. And when you look at some of the players that he has raised, they are from different tribes in Nigeria, not even limited from where he's from. Everywhere, Kelechi Iheanacho success. The list is endless.
All right, so we wish him the best of luck. We'll keep our eyes on Manu Garba and those boys so that we can keep track of how they are getting ready to go to the African Championship, first of all, qualifiers for the African Championship, then they take it one game, one step at a time. All right. The target for us is we are the first country to have won the Under-17 World Cup back-to-back, and nobody says there's any rule that says you cannot win it back-to-back. So the process starts for Manu Garba. We wish him the best, but we pray and we hope that he picks the kids of the right age. And
that is more important. That is more important
because at the end of the day, there will be MRI at some stage that could decimate your squad, and then you have to start to build again. So that's the challenge for Manu Garba and the Nigerian Football Federation to make sure that we do it right from the scratch. We wish him the best of luck. Let's go on a quick break now. Before we go on a break, guys, match day 14 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. Games played over the weekend. A whole lot of exciting games. Plenty of drama across the venues. Let's start by showing you the results of the games. The only away win of match day 14 was in Akure. Sunshine Stars losing at home 0-1 to Kano Pillars. Toby, this result has changed the equation for Kano Pillars. They win their outstanding game on Wednesday. They go to the top.
Yeah, really.
And that's what we've been saying, that Pillars have a lot of quality, and we're wondering why they're not among the top 4 teams.
A lot of big expectation from them after they failed to win the title, and lost the title to Yimba International, and the way they got the business done, during the preseason window.
The kind of players they recruited.
Got Baba Ganalo in there for them to work, and we're expecting more from them.
Jonathan Zikiye, Ifeanyi Matthew, Prince Agre.
Jami Ali.
That's the national team.
They made a bold statement in this one. Though they picked a couple of points on the road, also you need to give it to them about they've won 1 game on the road, they've drew 3 games on the road, so they look very, very solid. They've been decent enough, but this victory is massive for them. Adama came off the bench to get the winner for them was massive. I think this has really put them into the equation, So I think Rangers and the guys chasing the league title should really work, because anytime Kano Pillars in the mix, they will always be threats to anything.
Okay, Shooting Stars and Plateau United will bring you highlights of that game later on. 2-2 it ended in a dramatic encounter. Rivers United needed an amazing first-half performance to
humble
Rangers in Port Harcourt.
Kane was declared a wolf.
Then Nasarawa United 2-0 over Warri Wolves. Abia Warriors again on the road, picking a point at Ifeanyi, but that's a good result for Kennedy Boboye and his boys. Tornadoes of Mina beat El Kanemi at the Confluence Stadium in Lokoja, and of course Giwa against Wiki Tories. Guys, that game was not played because Giwa failed to show up, and the league management company on the official Twitter handle have not announced what is going to happen to that game. They have only said that they are waiting for an official report, which I think is just mere formality. By now, they should have known what really happened in Ilorin. Wiki Tories were there, but Giwa failed to show up.
Yeah, they came to Ilorin.
Yeah. Onye, very quickly, before we go on a break, Giwa FC. This is the first game official